this is my thing, and this is why I'm so happy that. So I want you to know something. I've been sparring against boys and men for 20 years. That's 2 decades of boxing. I didn't say I'm gonna go in there and knock Rolly out. I didn't say I can overpower him. I said I can outbox him. I've outboxed plenty of men who are professional boxers inside the ring. I get off on men and piece them up and spar respectfully with their women and with their kids there because I'm a very serious boxer. You cannot speak doubt into my skills and what I can do, Shannon.
Why would you be scared of somebody that has no power? Please stop doing that. For real, please stop doing it. It's disrespectful to just boxing in general.
Rolly Romero ridiculed Claressa Shields during a live broadcast following her assertion that she could defeat him in the ring. Romero brushed off her claims entirely, stating that Shields would need to prove herself against competitors who actually fight at his caliber before making such bold declarations.
I don't like to really talk about that stuff because for some reason, the only one that gets blamed for not making fights is me, even though I'm the one that, I mean, you don't get to where I'm at with 19 fights unless you actually fighting people. So
in a podcast interview, Claressa Shields boldly declared she could effortlessly defeat Rolly Romero through superior boxing technique. Shields pointed to her height advantage, longer wingspan, and what she considers her vastly superior technical abilities as evidence supporting her claim.
I beat Rolly. He's a world champion. Rolly Ramirez. Do you agree or disagree? Speaking out, never hold your peace.
I agree. I'm with you.
Do you watch boxing? Have you ever seen Rolly fight?
I did watch him fight. I seen he just won against
Ryan Garcia.
Against Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's not about. I think Rolly is very unorthodox. He's very strong, right? But I'm way taller than him, way longer than him, and got better boxing skills.
So how about one of his punches though?
Did you not hear what I said? It's hard for somebody smaller to hurt somebody that's bigger. I walk around at 185. He fights at 140. Or is it 47? It's
He said 140, 147.
But I'm just saying though, like when you, and then like with his skill set, he can't beat me in a fight. And you already know I believe I can beat Keith Thurman. That's real I think I'm a better boxer than Keith Thurman. Not that I'm stronger or I can knock him out.
Shields emphasized that any potential matchup with Romero should be evaluated purely through a boxing lens, rather than a street confrontation perspective. She stressed that boxing operates as a regulated competition where technical skill, proper form, and mental preparation take precedence over raw aggression.
And, like all that stuff matters, but in boxing, you gotta know how to put all that shit together to make it work. So those guys who I think are flawed in their skills, you know what I'm saying? I know that I'm very skilled. I got really good defense. I'm very fast to be my size. And I'm very strong too. I can bench 185.
Damn.
And I'm a woman. So being able to bench 185, like I know I got some strength. I can squat 300 pounds. Like I know I'm a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like when y'all be talking about boxing and talking about like a man off the street, it's like, man, I don't think y'all really know how many niggas I walked in the street. When y'all be saying stuff, I'd be like, you know what? I'm glad that the makeup and the hair make everybody feel so damn comfortable. But inside the ring, it's a controlled fight. The refs say you can't bite, you can't do this, you can't do that. Up in the street fight, you could do, and I know how to slam you and take you down and stuff.
Shields has made the audacious statement that no male fighter could triumph over her in legitimate competition, displaying unwavering belief in her capabilities and track record. She credits her extensive training regimen, multiple championship victories, and sharp boxing instincts as making her virtually unbeatable against any opponent.
I got $100K for any girl that can whip my ass. She can come out to my gym. I have $100K right there. She with me, I'll give her $100K. Now she lose, she can get the home. But I know for a fact a chick off the street can't whip me. Girls who train their whole life can't whip me.
Yeah.
What the hell is somebody on the street gonna do? I don't care about how much boxing experience they got, who they train with, if they did coke before we fought. I don't care what you're talking about. You in my ass is not. Listen, I don't think there's a lot of men that can beat me.
I'm with you.
No, you're not. Because
I'm
when you was
with you.
interviewing Shakur,
I'm
you
with
said
you.
something
No, I was talking
different.
about shit. No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
What you saying?
Let me ask you a question. Is there a male champion regardless of weight?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson recently offered his perspective on Claressa Shields, acknowledging her exceptional abilities while providing candid commentary on the gender-based fighting discussion. Stevenson praised Shields' remarkable skill set and suggested that had she been born male, she could have reached the legendary status of Floyd Mayweather Jr.
If she was a boy, bro, that's what I was
What
trying
you
to
mean
tell
if
you.
she was a boy?
If she was a boy. If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If she
That's
was
already
a boy,
you can't do that.
she will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she
You
not,
can't,
bro?
no, but I'm saying you can't do that. If she was a boy, she might be playing soccer. We don't know what. You don't know what.
That's a
could turn
great
into.
thing to say, but I'm just speaking like far as her.
Nevertheless, Stevenson clarified his position that boxing competitions should maintain fairness and appropriate matchmaking standards, emphasizing that female athletes should face female opponents. Stevenson acknowledged Shields' incredible talent while noting that boxing's divisional structure serves important competitive purposes.
If she was a boy, bro, niggas would be like.
Do you think she could actually beat a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male
Yeah,
basketball?
yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Cause Claressa be talking hot though.
Nah, she's like that
No,
though.
she like that, but she ain't.
As a female athlete, bro.
Yeah.
She talks shit. She's f***ing flashy. And she's the best fighter in the world, bro.
Yeah,
There's
nah,
nobody
she-
better than Claressa as a woman, bro. I don't give a fuck who you name. Nobody is coming close to her.
Yeah, nah,
2
she
Olympic
said-
gold medals, bro. So if that's the case, if this girl was a man,
If she was a man,
bro, you know how much support niggas have of her. Like,
yeah, nah.
the
she's-
whole boxing world to have crazy support because she'll be Floyd Mayweather, bro.
So Claressa Shields or Layla Ali?
Man, come on.
No, I'm talking about both in their prime.
In they prime, it don't matter, bro. She is the greatest woman boxer to ever put on a pair of boxing gloves.
Shields has moved beyond mere verbal challenges against Romero by actively pursuing an actual boxing match through social media campaigns and interview statements. She maintains that she could triumph over Romero in an officially sanctioned bout if given the chance, arguing that her skill level and preparation exceed what doubters realize. Shields has even proposed sparring sessions with Romero to quiet critics, though such arrangements have sparked intense fan discussions about whether professional boxing would ever approve such contests.
What I will say is, with my boxing pedigree, with my height, my jab, my skills, I can beat Rolly in a boxing match. And that's just what it is.
The interviewer directly questioned whether she truly believed she could defeat Romero in actual combat.
A boxing match, absolutely. You were talking about sparring, sure. But even under the rules of, you want to say 2 minutes, 12 rounds, 2 minutes, 10 rounds, whatever you want to call it. Bruh, I had better boxing
size
skills
gloves?
than Rolly. What size gloves? Do you not see this face? I don't even get hit. Does it matter? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I fought Franchina and got 1 stitch, and it wasn't from her punch. It was from her thing on her glove. She kept pressing against my face.
This confrontation represents just the latest instance of Claressa targeting Romero with fighting challenges. The champion has repeatedly attacked Romero through social platforms and media appearances, boldly claiming she would humiliate him if they ever shared the ring in competition.
I can go where Rolly's at and beat that. Rolly can't box nothing like me. It don't matter about no power. You don't have no skill. So next time Rolly come to my inbox, just know, yeah, I'm really about that. And I will show up where you at and show you what's up. He like, oh, you're not better than me and I'm not better than you. I'm just telling you that all of the greats have been dropped. I got a video of all your favorite fighters getting dropped. Rolly, congratulations. You got knocked out. Shut up. Shut up. You got knocked out in a real fight. Foreign. You got knocked out for real. So hush your mouth. Shakur beat your ass. Ryan beat you up. Tiafimo beat you up. Devin Haney a dog walk you.
Everybody like, who is Rolly? The dude who Tank knocked out. And when I see Rolly, I want you to keep that same energy you have over that internet. That's all I want.
Prior to her ongoing feud with Rolly Romero, Claressa Shields also publicly confronted Keith Thurman with a direct challenge for a boxing match. Media reports highlighted Shields warning Thurman to be cautious while declaring she'd engage him with full intensity after his comments about defeating her. She even proposed exhibition possibilities, despite boxing regulations making official mixed-gender competitions highly improbable.
Told him she wanted to fight. He initially shunned it, then thought about it, and said he would only do it for charity. And if she's willing to do it for charity, he will accept. She's fired numerous shots in his direction on multiple occasions in recent years, but reiterated her call out of him over the weekend. She's the pound-for-pound king in women's boxing. She's 14-0, only 2 knockouts, though. Thurman is a former unified welterweight champion who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, as I told you. Shields tweeted, quote, "I'll fight Thurman at 154 pounds. So serious. All the respect in the world to him, too. I just think I can outbox him." Thurman told Sporting News, "I did not see it, but I've already got text messages all about it. Look, I can fight for any charity event. We can raise money and let you try to showcase your skills and talent." Thurman later said, "I would wear bigger gloves. I would let her wear smaller gloves. I would let her wear headgear, too. I don't really want to punch a girl in the face." I don't want to rain on Claressa Shields' parade because I want her to get whatever she wants. I got a lot of respect for her.
Stephen A. Smith stresses that Claressa Shields represents elite-level boxing talent who deserves serious recognition and respect. He consistently characterizes her as a legitimate threat, showcasing her remarkable abilities, mental toughness, and complete dominance within women's professional boxing. Smith argues that Shields commands immediate attention whenever she enters competition, and audiences should witness her exceptional capabilities in person. Her technical mastery, hand speed, and knockout power create dangerous matchups for any opponent, including established male fighters like Keith Thurman. Smith insists that Shields' fights deliver excitement not only due to her perfect record, but because she represents the absolute pinnacle of world-class boxing excellence.
The extraordinary female boxer that is Claressa Shields. If you've seen Claressa Shields fight, you know what I'm talking about. The sister can box. She will kick your ass. Make no mistake about it. She is no joke. To my producers, we don't need to see Keith Thurman right now. You need to put up Claressa Shields. That's who the public needs to see. Her. She is no joke. She can fight. That is her in a boxing ring right now, fighting a man. That's who she's fighting. That's what she does. Claressa Shields is no joke.
Shields has openly discussed her consistent training and sparring routines with male fighters as foundational evidence supporting her belief that she could outclass many professional male boxers. She references dropping male training partners during sessions and credits her daily work with men for developing her advanced skills, highlighting her ring intelligence, hand speed, and defensive mastery as creating a complete fighting package. Her self-assurance stems from practical experience rather than empty boasting, pointing to years of competing against men in training as concrete proof she belongs at the sport's highest competitive levels.
I'm a lot stronger. I am strong as hell at heavyweight. And I know that from how I punch the pads, from the guys I'm sparring with, their reactions when we get tied up in if we get, tied up in our sparring, how I'm pushing them back, and I got pretty big shoulders and a pretty big back, and I'm actually super strong at heavyweight. So I'm carrying everything the same, and I still got my speed, which we were worried about. But hey, it's still there.
Shields has specified that she seeks legitimate competition rather than exhibition matches against inferior opponents. While her regular training includes male sparring partners who help elevate her abilities, Shields has stated clearly that she won't waste time fighting smaller or inexperienced boxers, for publicity purposes. She demands meaningful tests against seasoned elite competitors who can challenge her limits and validate that her confidence represents genuine capability rather than hollow rhetoric. This approach demonstrates her commitment to competing at boxing's absolute pinnacle instead of selecting convenient opponents.
A lot of these men who regulars can't fight. These men, the fact that I fight how I fight, and the fact that it ain't been done yet, but that they feel that it's possible that, oh my God, she can beat a man. If I can beat a man in boxing, I can beat them who regular men.
I think that's the issue, though. They know, like, she could probably get me. She shouldn't be saying that.
They intimidated. That's the issue. But I can't help that if you don't train, you don't work out, that I'm boxing for 18 years. I can't help that. But ain't no regular Smojo, man or woman, off the block about to come and give me the hands. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like I done sparred against Earl Spence, Shakur Stevenson, Jamel Herring, Robert Easton. I done sparred against some really great boxers. And the thing is, no, I ain't saying that I beat these guys up, but I didn't go in there and get dropped and get curved out. I went in there and boxed and did my thing. Get in the gym, my boy. You ain't got to worry about me. You get in the gym.
Many observers promote the notion that Claressa could defeat Romero, though numerous boxing experts consider this perspective unrealistic. Shields commands respect as an outstanding boxer and inspirational figure, but claiming she could beat Romero lacks credible foundation. This assessment doesn't diminish women's accomplishments, but recognizes that men's and women's boxing exist as separate entities for legitimate competitive reasons. Such comparisons lack relevance in professional sports, as male athletes rarely claim superiority over elite female competitors because these discussions serve no constructive purpose. Boxing's physical requirements create meaningful distinctions, which explains why these debates continue circulating despite their questionable merit.
That she could beat Rolly Romero. She cannot beat Rolly Romero. She cannot. And I didn't see what Shakur said to his defense. And people said that people sent this to me and saying Shakur is agreeing that Claressa Shields could beat Rolly Romero. Stop! Claressa Shields cannot beat Rolly Romero. She is great. Icon. She is a woman. I don't care how much she wants to compare herself to men. She is not a man.
Rolando Romero discussed his upcoming career plans in a recent interview, expressing uncertainty regarding his return timeline to active competition. Romero noted that while significant fight opportunities exist, including potential negotiations for a Devin Haney matchup, no agreements have reached completion and contractual paperwork remains unfinished before any scheduling can occur. He emphasized his policy of avoiding fight promotion until official signatures and confirmations are secured, leaving his next appearance date completely undetermined.
We want to know, when will Rolly Romero be back in the ring defending his title?
We do not know that yet. We do not know.
That's interesting you say that because, you know, we had Bill Haney on The Last Stand just last week. Bill Haney said, I've been talking to Rolly Romero. I talked to his manager, Louis DeCubas. He says, we have an agreement to fight May 30th, whether it be New York, whether it be Vegas. But he says, Rolly Romero can't back out of this one because, in his words, Debo is coming to town. Is that true?
But the contract was sent to them two days ago, and Bill kind of disappeared, went and grabbed milk. So
you,
I mean, let's just say it like this, right? I don't really want to talk about Devin or any of that stuff because, like I said, the fight's not made. What is it to talk about? Like I said, nobody's ducking or dodging Devin Haney. Nobody cares about Devin.
Critics argue that men face inherent disadvantages when defending themselves against women in combat situations, explaining why male athletes rarely boast about surpassing female competitors. They note the absence of male basketball players claiming they could outperform WNBA stars because such comparisons lack legitimacy in organized sports where leagues and competition standards remain separate. Boxing analysts believe physical disparities create meaningful factors, making male versus female fighter discussions fundamentally flawed debates. While fighters like Claressa Shields earn recognition for their exceptional abilities and division dominance, some experts maintain that conversations about them facing elite male boxers fundamentally misunderstand competitive sports organization.
My daughter has rocked men in the gym, but my daughter has been rocked by men in the gym. And I want to get this across to Claressa Shields, to every woman out there. It is very difficult for a man who respects women and respects himself and carries himself as a man to defend himself and get his point across at 10% while a woman's going 100, especially a woman who's skilled, because we're not trying to a woman's ass and put her to sleep, but we're also not trying to get rocked by a woman. So when dude caught her with a left, he probably put 30% on. When my daughter got rocked, my man was literally looking around like, do y'all want me to punch her or not? But they're like, she got to get her work. Dude cleared the space, bam, hit my daughter in her head. She said she never felt nothing like that before. Whoop, whoop, and he barely put mustard on it.
Shields has reinforced her position by citing her technical abilities, extensive male sparring experience, and boxing intelligence as justification for believing she could compete successfully against fighters like Romero, even suggesting months of dedicated preparation to prove her point. However, many commentators and former professional athletes remain skeptical, including Shannon Sharpe, who argues that her achievements in women's boxing don't necessarily guarantee success against male professionals in official sanctioned competition.
I see people talking about what I said that I would beat Rolly in a fight. I ain't say I'd knock him out. I said I'd beat him in a boxing match, right? People getting their pennies or their draws in the knot. Calm down. Calm down. My confidence is for me. That's what I have for me. It's not to offend you. Don't get offended by me believing in me. I'm not going to get offended by you believing in you.
Should Shields' self-confidence be considered justified and worthy of admiration, or does this entire discussion amount to manufactured publicity? Share your opinions below.